Everything's kosher. How's everybody doing tonight? Mobius Y here. Time of recording this Tuesday, December 12th. Let's go back to our Half-Lifer League. This is our Toxoids stream game where we play as overtuned Toxoids. Strength Norse, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope we're doing well. Alright. So once again, do let me know if the audio starts behaving like it was a few weeks ago and like it was earlier this year, where it's just constantly cutting out and whatnot. It didn't have that issue the previous 2 weeks. So I think it'll be, well, not I think, I hope it'll be a-okay. Just a couple extra little things that I have to do at the start of the stream or before starting the stream. Nothing major. One of them is literally just being a private party, and the other one is don't have the headset plugged in until after I start streaming. So nothing major, but still trying to do what I can. I do have a couple munchies with me. I got some, what the hell? Ooh. For some reason, it looks like there's a lot less marauders adjacent to us than I thought there should be. What's this? Okay. Okay. That is a Visari freebooter station. It almost seems like they're being wiped out a little bit, though. Anyways. Okay, so we are in our own little corner of the world, of the galaxy, excuse me. This little portion here is the Half-Lifer League, and we're just trying to build up our economy. We did drastically improve it. Our alloys have more than doubled from the second stream in particular. Our consumer goods are constantly a problem, but we are improving that as we go on. And I need to keep making that number go up because we are constantly expanding, as is the norm around this time of the game. So yeah, hopefully we can start building up some fleets in order to have some defenses ready. That would be nice. Now the question is, where was I going to have... I think this was going to be where we do an Ecumenopolis, was it not? Haven Lair. I think it was Haven Lair. It's a size 25 world, so yeah. I'm pretty sure this was it. So that's what we're turning into an Ecumenopolis. We also have our first habitat is colonized. I do believe we have more habitats that we constructed. Probably just one, maybe two. Do we see them in this area? No, we do not. I'm going to want some more habitats. These particular habitats okay, yeah, there's one there. These particular habitats I constructed for the sake of garnering us more resource production for something in particular. In this case, Creaky Airlock is for some more energy. And then Athuna 3 is for more science because it has research districts. And our science is quite lacking. It has been all game so far. But I also want to set up some fortress habitats in our choke point systems, namely here in Uchblia, over here in Sanech, and over here in Hades, and probably one or two over here where there's these wormholes as well. So Meredith, Monboth, and we'll definitely need one in X941 Singularity because that's where an L-gate is. And yeah, the AI has a really annoying habit of utilizing L-gates religiously if they are at war with you. So let's carry on. Hope everybody's having a lovely evening. I'm looking forward to playing some more of this. What I'm thinking is I'll play this as much as I can. It might just be every Tuesday. Grey Tempest when? Oh, probably sooner than we'd like, Fireforge, as is tradition. I'll probably keep streaming this game up until the end of this year. And then maybe there will likely be about a week off around the holidays. But after those holidays, I'll stream this at least one more time basically until the new year rolls around. And once, I think January 1st is a Monday, so Tuesday, January 2nd we'll start a new game. So that means, I think at least, there will be at least another 2 or 3 streams of this with the overtuned origin, because I do want to keep going with this. I am enjoying this. We're at the midpoint in the game that I personally have the most fun with, where you are working on expanding the reaches of the Empire within your borders and trying to maximize your economy as best as possible. This tends to be my favorite part of the game. That's just me. Unfortunate. Ooh, terrible. But I would like to start a new game so that we can try out the Knights of the Toxic God origin. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to give it a shot. Okay, so Hail Home. We still have some food districts that can be constructed. Or sorry, we have a generator district here. What do I want to do about that? Maybe nothing. I could build a bunch of city districts, and that would give us a boatload of... Ooh, crystals pacified. There we go. That would give us a boatload of housing, but we already have more than enough, because we're still sitting at like a 43 housing remaining. And we do not have anywhere near that many jobs, so I don't think city districts are the way to go. Let's get rid of this generator district, nonetheless, and we'll do an industrial district. We might just leave these industrial districts in. You know, a few metallurgists and a few artisans on the home world. They're producing some resources, so yay. Deus Vult, Toxic God is fun. Yeah, I can't wait to give it a shot. But that'll be in January. So, what do we got going on here? Oh, actually, there's only like 2 more Tuesdays, and then it's January. I'm sorry. I'll try to stream this. Have you played Phoenix Point yet? No, I have not, Ruben Cat. I'm waiting to see it. Now that I have a PC that would be able to play it, I'm waiting to see it on sale in Steam. Which reminds me, I need to put it on my Steam wish list, so thank you. Factory World, okay. Ooh, boy, yeah, we need amenities. Good thing I'm building a holo theater. All right, what's going on here? Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiatives, which I hate. Or do I? We are already opposing this resolution. It's definitely not going to be enough, though. I largely just want to oppose this because I don't want other people having more diplomatic weight from their economy, largely because our economy is so dog shit right now. Okay, let's find another scientist. Blue Balloon and Effervescent Swoop. Are they actually doing things? They should be. Yes, they are archaeologying. They're doing archaeologist things. Damn. Okay, let's go ahead and do a propulsion expert. Love it. Reminds me of the old XCOM UFO defense. See, that's another one I might want to try streaming at some point, but I feel like it would take a very long time. I do have, like, the OG XCOM. I bought it off GOG quite some time ago, and I have it on my new computer. I've given it a shot. What I really want to do is work out how to download an Open XCOM and get that working to give it the basically the modern improvements that they've made to the game with that mod. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. Holo theaters. We could use some amenities. Where are you, holo theaters? There we go. Okay, so the game's already chugging just a little bit. Interesting. That's not so great. I do like this time of year because, you know, not because of Christmas. Christmas time for me just reminds me that I'm about to get a year older. My birthday is actually next Friday, on the 22nd. Ooh. Let's go ahead and start building some habitats. Seeing as how we have 2100 alloys, so let's build a habitat right here. orbit of that gas giant. That will be a fortress habitat because we want to set up a very difficult to pass FTL inhibitor. What do we want here? What do we want? Let's grab improved Corvette hulls. Sure. And it's another 1,500 alloys to get another habitat. So we're a ways away from that, but we could probably sell some resources. We have a fair chunk of energy stockpiled right now. Oh man, look at all these gases we can get rid of. There we go. And we'll do another boop. There we go. And do we want a little? Yeah, let's do a little bit more. Cool. We can do another habitat. So we'll do a habitat here in Uchblaya. And we'll also put this one around a gas giant. There we go. Fortress. We have 2 out of 3 fortress habitats being constructed, which is fantastic. And we'll also want to put down some hyper relays. So the main thing here is we want to try to improve our alloys this stream. We have 2 worlds that are focused on alloy production right now. Neither of them make monopolists. None of them can monopolize. But we'll eventually want to get there. Haven Lair is going to be an Monopolis. So let's add a couple more industrial districts. We need to max out all of the districts on the planet with city and or industrial districts. And do we even have the Arcology Project Ascension perk? No. Okay, that's going to be our next one when we finish with Prosperity. We'll probably be finishing that around the same time that we finish, or at the very least, queuing up all the industrial districts on Haven Lair. Okay. I hope you can't hear me chewing on a fucking M&M. I apologize, if you can. That would be mildly embarrassing. Right, this only had 10 districts. Terrible. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I missing one? Ah, yes. I mean, I don't really care about clearing these, not really, but I might as well. Seeing as how they're just taking up district space. I should probably go through all of our colonies and double check if there are any tile blockers to get rid of. Fuming bog, max gas extraction wells. Jeez. Max mode harvesting traps. All right. Let's go ahead and add a mode harvesting trap here. Where are you? Did I not construct one? Maybe I already have one. I do already have one. It's right there, dumbass. Bobby, you dumb. Okay, that one's good. Let's check here. No, we're good there. Insecure Vault has a boatload, but we queued them all up to be cleared, so that's good. Improved Corvette hulls. Very, very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do nano separators. Unlocks Starbase building. Alloy processing facilities. I see. What does it do, though? Don't even know. Alright, we have an election going on. Who is currently Malclad and Chipper? Okay. Do we want to spend the Unity to sway the election? 18 months. How many do we need? Total, next tradition, base cost, 32 traditions. Jesus. We need an additional 3365. We're only getting not even 200, so that would set us back like 10 months. I'm going to abstain. We'll see what happens. We've elected cheerful blah 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 blah, previously a scientist on Haleholm, to become the next ruler. Okay. So where did... Busy governing, busy leading, engineering research. Why? Okay. This is the person that was our ruler. I'm going to get rid of that. Let's put you in physics research, please. And then you go into engineering. That'll work. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, fellow Canadian. What's up, I win at fair. Yes. That is a very common way to open a conversation with a Canadian. Oh, sorry.
Colonization.
No asking about how it's going. How's your day been? Nothing like that. It's just, oh, sorry. 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 Sorry for existing. Okay, we've got partial recall being colonized. This is our science habitat. Professor Payne, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Okay. So Creaky Airlock is kind of coming online here. Just need some more pops to fill these jobs. Jeez. I thought for sure we start with 2 pops on a new colony. Or am I tripping? Did we not do... We did. 1 additional pop. Really? Did we... Okay. It's almost as if we had a pop migrate off of the habitat. Almost. I don't think that actually happened, but it kind of looks like it, because we only have 1 pop there. Oh, well, whatever. What the hell happened? Holy. No, we're good. Okay, so the game crashed. I have not had that happen in a long-ass time. Interesting. Oh well, shit happens. Could very well just be that my old Xbox is getting old. Been playing this game for 5 years. Sounds perfect now, thank you. Okay, let's try reloading. Now, I do have autosaves on, so hopefully... Hopefully we didn't miss too much. I think something big was supposed to happen at that particular point in the game. And you know, rather than actually process what's going on, my old Xbox is just like, nope, not doing this. Nope, not doing this. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, okay. So it basically froze. L gates get opened? I don't know. I legit don't know what happened. The game straight up crashed in the middle of the month, so who knows? We'll probably find out here, though, because we didn't miss a lot. There was an autosave right at the beginning of the year 2260. So we'll probably see something big happen here. It was when I selected this. Right about that time. So the time that it froze earlier has already passed. Okay, so that's actually a good sign. Cool. Now, let's see. What can we get? Target uplink computer. Yeah. And then what's the last thing that I usually get on a Bastion? I don't even remember. Naval Logistics Office? No, you need anchorages for that. We have a comm jammer, disruption field generator. We have all of that. I forget what else I usually buy. Okay. Let's have a look around. How are we doing on resources? +8 rare crystals. So I think we can upgrade this civilian fabricators. Doesn't really give us more artisan jobs, but it improves the efficiency of artisans, which is fabulous. And of course, right when I do that is when the unemployed pop migrated, I think, because we no longer have unemployment on the planet. Okay, cool. I can live with that. I really need to up our Unity. We had 195 Unity a month. Now we only have 144. So it's even worse. That's pretty bad. Okay, let's go ahead and queue this up. So these have been a little bit rebalanced. Alloyed Mega Forges. Still only 2 Metallurgists. I'm not sure. I can't remember if that minerals upkeep has been increased or not. I always thought it was +1 alloys from Metallurgists and +1 minerals upkeep. I can't remember. I'd have to check old footage. Oh well. Okay. Insecure Vault. We have lots of jobs still available. What about... ooh, I did not want to do that. Ooh, shit, I hit the Restore Jobs button. I hate it when I do that. I'm looking for... tile blockers. Okay. I don't have... okay, this is weird. I don't have Deep Sinkhole queued, and yet it has a bar on it as though I've queued it. Ore vein cliffs. There's 2 of those. Cost. Okay, something's wrong here. Okay. Positronic AI. I swear to God we already got tachyon sensors. Oh, right, we didn't finish it. Okay. Let's grab market analysis algorithms, because we need to improve our consumer goods. Ooh, a new contact. Hello. Okay. Militaristic spiritualists. I see.
Research complete.
What's this gateway here? Where does this go, I wonder? Nano separators, done. Cool. Oh, nanite mineral probes would be nice, but battleships, that gets us closer to megastructures. We desperately need those. Okay, we have no amenities here. That is bothersome. Partially because neither of the medical worker jobs we made with the gene clinic is occupied. Is the mic still good? Hope it's not screwing up anymore. I think that just stemmed from something mucking up in the game. Okay, Rough Awakening, 19 world size. Okay, we're getting a planetary administration. Alright. Scientist, yada yada yada. Oh, well, okay. Probably should get another one. Custom AI assistant. Sure.
Construction complete.
Let's get you excavating the site. We now have a colony here on partial recall. So first things first, let's get a gene clinic down so that we've got somebody working and producing a few amenities. And then let's also do a habitation district and a few research districts so that we're prepped and ready to upgrade that place. Okay, we got another starbase that got upgraded to the next tier. There's another bastion. So there's hangar stations and other things. One here in Hades is fully upgraded. Good, good, good. Working on that. Now, Saanich. What's going on here? Is this one being upgraded? No, it's not. Ooh. That is almost the cost of a habitat to upgrade this. I think I'll let it slide for now, though, because we are very close to being able to afford our next habitat. It's pretty much going to roll over in the next month. And there we go. Let's go ahead and build. Yep. Oh, we're lacking the influence. Pesky influence. Market analysis algorithms. Let's grab multidimensional studies. Did I still... wait, what? Oh, we lost our other scientist. Okay. Oops. Yeah, painful. Okay. Let's get a military theory expert, shall we? Maniacal. Let's leave you there. Alright, you were doing this. Mike still sounds good. Awesome, thank you. I've got a nice fire going in the fireplace, sitting here eating pizza and having a beer. Well, ain't that just the dream right there? Why is this considered a hydroponics station? What? Get out of here with that nonsense. I've queued up a gene clinic and research districts. Yep, definitely a hydroponics station. You're growing food here. Oh, this game sometimes makes me laugh. Okay, this is a whopping size 12 with 8 mining districts, though, so... Whew, that's a fair bit. Okay. Man, the thing that sucks is I think that X941 Singularity is the only black hole in our territory, so that's the only place that I'd be able to put a matter decompressor. I really, really like matter decompressors. Just because they pump out a lot of minerals for you. If you want a lot of alloys, you need to have a lot of minerals. Alright, we're going to go ahead and build another construction ship here. There we go. Okay, we can construct our last fortress habitat for now. Oh, right, we're waiting on the influence. I forgot. Still need about 50 influence. Disgusting. AI gonna AI. Yep. Yep, they absolutely are. Genetic resequencing. Hell yes. Okay. Huh. I don't have a bureaucratic world, so I'm not going to worry about that. Penal colony? I don't know. Let's increase habitability everywhere. I like the sound of that better. Okay. Unfair advantage, you can upgrade to a planetary capital. So freaky airlock, you should... Why is your growth so goddamn slow? It's been a year. Okay. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. A little bit. Perhaps I should bother with clone vats instead of robot assembly plants. I don't know. Size 20 continental world. What can I terraform this into? We need to... I need more terraforming technologies. But there were none that were available as options. That really sucks. Huh. It almost looks like I have to reboot the game because there's some weird issues going on there because of the crash. And it's not fetching the proper strings, it seems like. Or at least it seemed that way. Looks like it righted itself somehow. Okay. Cool. I was a little nervous there. All right. Rich mountain, hey? Yep. Oh, that's a good one. We have a rich mountain that cost. Nothing happens when we clear it, but we can't clear it. All right. Ah, ye old bugs. Never change. Okay, so we still have 11 districts available to construct on this planet. Holy crap. Multidimensional studies. Let's get a research institute. Those will be useful for our science worlds and or habitats. Okay, you could use an upgrade. That costs influence. Shit. Okay. I think it's best if I just hang on to this because we want these jobs to get filled out by pops. So I'll just wait instead. There's no huge panic to upgrade this and expand it even more. You're growing at 0.8. Okay. That is Terabad. Why is it so bloody low? Because the population is approaching planet capacity. Okay. Fair enough. That's why we need a habitation district. I think. Oh, Jesus. Wrong button. There we go. What happened here? A leader has gained a level. Okay. We are pretty good on alloys right now. So... let's build a few ships. What do we got? We've got our corvettes. We've got our corvettes that are just moving around patrolling because they are creating pirate suppression. Need to double check how our trade routes are doing. Not great. Not great. Starbase capacity is full, which is... ooh, I don't know. I don't know. This is just making me a little nervous now. Let's see here. Do we have enough to upgrade this? Just barely. Not quite. Not quite, but very close. Just a few months away from being able to upgrade a starbase and construct our next habitat. Okay. You should be ready to build a habitat because we'll be able to do that in about 4 months. And meanwhile, size 11 tropical world. Okay. This is costly to do, as usual, but it gives us a boatload of alloys, which is always amazing. We do have 6,000 minerals, but we're going to be spending a bunch of that right about now. There we go. Now, do we even have enough to construct more? Yes, I think we maxed out all the possible districts is the thing. So we need to clear the tile blockers. So let's go ahead and move that to the top first. And then we'll move this one to the top. Like so. Perfect. Alright, new tradition. We are 1 away from finishing off prosperity, which is fantastic. Alright, let's get specialist pop resource output plus 5%. Always a good pick. So once we clear these out, we'll be able to spend enough minerals. It'll be about 1,600. Less than 2,000 to queue up those last 4 districts to construct on that world. And then we just need to let those districts finish building, save up, what is it, 20,000 minerals, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, we can start our Ecumenopolis construction. Of course, now that I've picked a tradition, I cannot activate the relic, Cybrex Warforge, which is too bad. Alright, we have enough influence now. Go and build a habitat here, please. Thank you. Okay, now this one, can I upgrade it still? Yes, we have enough. Let's do that. I want to slap a couple more hangar bays there. That will increase the range and the amount of trade protection in these nearby systems, which we could really use. Because there's a lot of piracy going on in that little segment of our empire, that little portion of the galaxy. Speculative hyperlane breaching. Maybe we can send some science ships out to the greater part of the galaxy. Do we want climate restoration now, or should we just grab galactic administration? Seeing as how I think seeing as how changing a or changing our civics, or even if it's just adding a civic, I'm pretty sure that costs Unity, and I don't really want to spend that just yet because I want to get the next tradition done. So we're going to grab climate restoration. All right, mineral isolation, yes please. Improve our minerals production from our miners. That's always good. Hail home, how you doing? You could use... Oh my god, there's a few too many clerks there. That makes me upset. How are we doing on gases? +5. Okay, so I could absolutely upgrade all 4 of these. And then we should still be positive for our production of exotic gases. Hidden worlds. Curious. Okay, Mischief's Lair. Why are you moving? Okay. I think I understand why. We're okay on housing here, so let's just go ahead and do an industrial district. For now, I might just do one more city district to open up a building slot. And then finish this off with one more industrial district. Leave it at that. I think that's going to be the play. So we'll do that. Do that. Okay, cool. How's Haven Lair doing? You still have not cleared the first impassable mountain. Alright, cool. In fairness, time is going pretty slowly already. Takes about a second for one day to pass. Ooh. Okay, we've got several blockers here that by clearing them will open up some more of these mining districts on this world. So let's go ahead and queue those up. I think we're okay on jobs here. Yeah, there's going to be like 6 available once that mining purification plant is upgraded, so we should be okay there for a bit. Let's queue up 2 more mining districts here. We've got a massive glacier blocking 3 mining districts. Get the hell out of here. I have had enough of that nonsense, that's for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and improve this to a civilian fabricators. We should have more than enough red crystals. We're at +7. That's plenty. Now, as for this one, did we upgrade this to a civilian fabricators? Yes, we did. Sexy. Okay. So by upgrading those, we increase the output of our artisans by a little bit. Let's double check exactly how much. So on its own, sorry, wrong one. On its own, civilian industries just adds 2 more artisan jobs, which is handy on your factory worlds because your factory worlds make it so that your industrial districts produce 2 artisan jobs instead of 1 metallurgist and 1 artisan. But when you're specializing your planets, you also want to upgrade your civilian factory to civilian fabricators because you get +1 consumer goods from your artisan jobs. It does increase their upkeep by an additional 2, of course, but it's worth it. Improving their efficiency overall is never wasteful. Oh, we never did planetary prospecting on our homeworld. Interesting.
Research complete.
Oh, okay. Custom AI assistant. Cool. Let's get a new governor. Architectural interest. Yes, please. That seemed like the best option out of all the ones presented. Speculative hyperlane breaching. Here we go. Defense grid supercomputer. That's what I was looking for earlier. That's the last building that I put on my Bastion Star bases. Okay, why are we seeing unemployment here? What the heck? Okay, we have lots of amenities. And plenty of housing, but we're maxed out on districts. So what can we build here? Ideally, I'm leaning towards an upgradable building. So with 4 building slots, if we have a fully upgraded something like a research lab, that's 6, 12, 18, 24 pops. And we only have 23 amenities. But we do have 37 housing, so we'd still be able to upgrade the hollow theaters in order to generate more amenities. And we'd also be able to upgrade the Toxoid monument to get more culture workers here as well. Okay, cool. Why don't we go ahead and slap down some administrative offices, because those produce... I do believe 2 bureaucrats will produce the most unity out of all the options we have for buildings. Of course, the other thing we can do is construct a synthetic crystal plant, because I'm pretty sure that the upgraded administrative offices, which give us more bureaucrats to produce more unity, I believe they require rare crystals for upkeep. So we'll kind of rectify that a little bit with some rare crystals being produced here. Apart from that, hollow theaters, you get a lot of amenities and not a lot of unity. We already have an Toxoid monument, so I think we're okay there. What about a coordinated fulfillment? Nah, leave that alone. Dread encampment. Let's get a couple necromancers, hey? So yeah, let's grab a couple administrative offices. We'll do 3 for now. Fill in all 3 of those building slots. Okay. So we've tapped out all the possible district slots for mining districts. We can still construct 12 more districts on this world. And there's only 5 building slots left. So, wow. We will have a lot of housing, a lot of clerk jobs available as well. So this will probably be another world where we construct a bunch of research labs or something. Maybe administrative offices to increase our Unity output even more. I don't know. But let's go ahead and build a couple city districts. Kirim Foundation defeated a Leviathan. Good for them. Don't care. Hollow theaters. We do have 2 entertainers that I saw. Yep, there they are. Another entertainer will drastically pump up the amenities on this world. It's only at 6. That should jump it up to like 15 or something, I think. All right. We can construct 2 more industrial districts here on Haven Lair, now that the first impassable mountain has been cleared. Very good. I don't know. Seeing as how it took me the better part of a year, well, a year plus to save up for a decent modern PC, it seems like if I'm going to continue streaming Stellaris Console Edition on the regular, it seems like I'm going to have to get an Xbox Series X. Probably by 2025. I don't know. Upgrade habitat. Do I want to do that just yet? 1,100 alloys. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade. Well, nah, you know what? We don't have to. What's the rush? There's no pops on that fucking habitat yet. You're impatient over nothing, Moby. Let's grab advanced Corvette hulls, because that's what the cool kids do. Didn't I say earlier we were going to build some ships? Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 700 alloys for more Corvettes. Yay! These are literally just for pirate suppression. That's it. Well, crap. Pan-Galactic Recycling Initiatives has been passed. That means that there is reduced diplomatic weight from what's it called? Economy. Curious, what should we do about this? Well, once we get our fortress habitats colonized and we start building some strongholds and stuff on them, our naval capacity will go up. Because we'll have soldiers working in those jobs. How much longer? Goddamn. Okay, let's check out our star bases. I just want to make sure that Saanich needs an upgrade. badly. Okay. I chose to upgrade this one over Sanach. What is wrong with me? Use a goofball, Moby. What you smoking? And then Yomon Station is over here. That's one of our 2 trade hubs. The other one's over there. I don't really have... don't have any trade hubs over in this portion. But we need more starbase capacity first. 36 systems. Damn. So even if we grab Castan, that's only 37. We still need 3 more systems to increase our starbase capacity by 1. That's too bad. Oh, didn't we queue up another construction ship? We did. Get over here and start building stuff. How much for a hyper relay? 25 influence, 500 alloys, 100 rare crystals. Okay, the rare crystals, we can only build 7 right now. But really, influence is being a severe limiting factor to us right now. Huh. Not too much that can be done about that, I don't think. Well, we'll see how it goes. How much longer for our next tradition? Holy crap, 53 months. So, just under 5 years?
Research
4.5 years? Okay, good timing. Let's increase our naval capacity, seeing as how I, just built some more ships that put us over the naval capacity. Derp. Okay. You just got your roboticist, so that's cool. Did we build a clone vat on Haven Lair? No, we did not.
Research
Why?
complete.
Why didn't I do that? Huh, whatever. Reactor kiosks. Replicator kiosks. Excuse me. Wow. Apparently reading is hard. The upgrade to a Series X helps a lot. I don't really start to get slowed down until I'm getting close to the end game. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. Although I'll bet you the performance, if I did get Stellaris for PC, I'll bet you the performance would be leaps and bounds better than what I could get for Console Edition. Just like overall. I won't make the move to the PC version though. That's a lot of catching up to do. Plus, I like the fact that I already have so far all the DLC that has released up to this point on Console Edition. I really don't want to have to go back and rebuy them, even if they're on a big sale. Like, that's a lot of DLCs to get. It ain't cheap. Like, that's a whole new game that I'm buying just about. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to an alloy mega forge. What I'm going to want to do is add a chemical plant to this world, unless of course there's already a nope, there is no dust cave or whatever, so a chemical plant. Alright, so we can go ahead and activate the Cyrex Warforge again. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Boop. Give me those sweet, sweet alloys, baby. Alright, let's go back to Haven Lair. I should be able to queue up the last few industrial districts, like so. Oh, never mind. I ran short of the minerals. Okay, there we go. Done. Speed is better if host on a Series X. Yeah, that's what I've noticed a few people. I don't really go there very often anymore, largely because I'm banned from it, but I've browsed the Stellaris Console Reddit a couple times, and it's been mentioned a lot that people don't want to play multiplayer with somebody who's on an Xbox One because it slows the game down for everybody and this, that, and the other thing. I did find it hilariously comical how everybody was just jumping down the throats of somebody who said that they are still playing on an Xbox One, and it's like, just fucking go buy a new console, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, you realize some people are just working like a 9-to-5 service job, and with the cost of everything these days, that's a lot easier said than done. But whatever. I don't know. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. The main reason why I'm going to be getting one, I think, is largely so that I can continue. Oh, here we go. Manifest Destiny. A couple more to the starbase capacity, which we drastically need. Going to upgrade a couple starbases here in this area, like around probably here in either Taiyi or Ichio. I kind of want to get another bastion there in one of these two areas to have another, basically a defensive choke point from this portion of our empire, where Saanich goes in around the L-Gate location, and then we have a choke point with an MTL inhibitor in one of these two systems. Abandoned Visari habitat. I see. There will, of course, be a fortress habitat there as well to set up a really strong MTL inhibitor that is tough, that takes either a long time to bombard into dust or requires a pretty sizable invasion force. So I want one of those here. I would also like another starbase upgraded for trade, because we need a trade station somewhere in this area to extend the collection of trade down to Euroglia and Etan Stella. How did you get banned? I'm sure it's a number of reasons. I wasn't really very active on that Reddit anyways, and I found more often than not that people just said stupid shit. It seems like 9 times out of 10 when somebody asks a question on that Reddit, like 3/4 of the answers are, I think this and I think that. And it's like, man, go on the wiki or do a quick Google search and find the answer and provide the actual answer. Because the thing that I personally found really annoying, and this is a large part of the reason why I just never really went on there, is that half the people that were like, I think when X happens it does Y, were straight up wrong. And I was just like, why are you even replying if you don't know the fucking answer? But that's more of a me problem, because shit like that annoys me. But I did call out somebody for being wrong in a help thread once, because they were wrong. I called them out for it, and then people jumped down my throat for calling somebody out for it. And then when Overlord came out, I started being really stupid, because it was like an almost daily thing where people were going in and posting a new thread about, hey, when does Overlord come out? Hey, when does Overlord came out? So then Overlord did come out, and I started posting everywhere, hey guys, when does Overlord come out? Nobody found it amusing, so I got banned. I wasn't even that mad about it. I fucking laughed. Alright, we got a habitat here in Hades, so that is going to be a fortress habitat. Our first of many. Ooh, Uchbaya habitat is also done. Let's queue up colonizing both of these. We should have enough. Yes, food, alloys, and consumer goods. We have plenty. So let's go ahead and... Culprits escape. Perfect. Love it. I gotta say, I'm really digging a lot of these randomized names that we're generating. They're fantastic. The best one so far is Partial Recall. Hands down. Nothing tops Partial Recall. Alright, Wealth of Choice. Watchtower. That's perfect for a fortress habitat. Watchtower. I like that one. Most excrement. Alright, we're getting some influence now. Perhaps I should start building a few hyper relays. Yeah. You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and start with one here. Because why not? And where is another construction ship? You are way up there. Winged statues. Okay. Must learn more about these statues. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, you are going to Castan. You're there in Castan. I need you to now go to Feral Star and build a hyper relay. This is super inefficient because I have a construction ship right over there. Oh well.
Research complete.
Let's see here. Tachyon sensors, lovely. Predictive consumerism, yes please. So do we still have an archaeological site here or no? I could have flat out gotten rid of those, couldn't I? Well, that's disappointing. Now we have one less max district. Whatever will I do on my size 16 world with 10 mining districts? Oh no! I can't build as many city districts. That is mildly irritating. Calling someone out on being wrong is a good thing in my humble opinion, but most people these days would prefer to be ignorant and blissful. Yeah, I know. It was largely the way that I did it though, but it was to somebody that I'd routinely seen on the Reddit for like several years that not only has had gone into people's threads and given them wrong answers many times, but they were also touting the wrong information about, if I recall right, the specific thing that I called them out on was that they said that Ascension perks are not part of the base game, and you have to get a DLC for them. It doesn't matter which DLC you have to get. But they'd been saying, I'm not joking, they'd been saying that for years, and this was either earlier this year or late last year that I caught them doing that again, and then flat out called them out on it, telling the OP, ignore what this person said. Ascension perks haven't been in the base game for a very long time now, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other thing. It was specifically because it was that same person again, or that same user again, saying the same wrong information again, that I had actually previously pointed out in previous threads, going, that's not the case. You do not need a DLC to get Ascension perks, because there's about I think it's not a lot. I want to say it's only about 15. I don't know the exact number. It's not a huge amount, but there's some Ascension perks which are part of the base game, and they're the only ones that you have access to if you do not have any DLC. Enigmatic Engineering is actually one of them. I do believe World Shaper is another one. Galactic Force Projection, Defender of the Galaxy, Interstellar Dominion, Grasp the Void, Eternal Vigilance, Mastery of Nature, One Vision, Galactic Contender, Imperial Prerogative, Executive Vigor, Transcendent Learning, Shared Destiny, I think, is in the base game. If it's not in the base game, I think the only thing that it could possibly be in is Utopia, and then Technological Ascendancy is in the base game. And I don't know about Lord of War. I'm pretty sure this is an Overlord only Ascension perk, but still, that's only like 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, like 15, maybe 16 Ascension perks that are in the base game. So there's some there, but a lot of the like really big key ones, like Mega Engineer, or sorry, what's it called? Galactic Wonders, and of course the Ascension Evolutions, so like the Genetic Ascension, then that's 2 perks right there, and then Psionic, and of course Synthetic Ascension, both of those are 2 perks each. Those 7 perks alone, and I think the Voidborn one, the one for Habitats, I think all 8 of those are just from Utopia. And then most of the other ones are, there's like 1 from this DLC, 1 or 2 from that DLC, that kind of stuff. Okay, we're still seeing unemployment here, but I do have city districts coming around. Is there anything we particularly need here, though? Am I gonna... I guess I have to figure out if I want to put research labs down on that world to fill in the building slots, or if I want to do bureaucratic centers to increase our unity. I mean, right now, science is kind of more important throughout, like, a good chunk of the game, and we are somewhat lacking in our science. Seeing as how it's 65 years in, and there's like, I consider Manifest Destiny and nanite mineral probes pretty basic technologies, which I would usually have by now if I was a little bit more focused on my science. Defense grid supercomputer. Let's do a target uplink computer. Okay, do we have... Alright, we're getting some medical... We have a roboticist here, which is good. We're getting a few medical workers. The growth speed still isn't that great. We don't have a single technician yet, but that's kind of to be expected, I suppose. So yeah, I'm not in a panic to upgrade either of these habitats yet. And the question is, has another habitat besides the fortress habitats finished construction? Where are my... My colony ships are still under construction as well. Manifest Destiny. There we go. Ooh, global production strategy. Yes, please. Ministry of Productions. Unlocks building universal productivity alignment. What does that do? Holy crap. Pop growth reduction 40%. Holy shit. This world will be exploited ruthlessly. Eventually, it will be rendered a tomb world. Yowza. I'm guessing that's a toxic toxoids specific kind of thing. That's awesome. Huh. It's probably an upgrade for the, what the hell was that one building called? I don't even know anymore. Why do I still have this dread encampment here? Seriously. Necromancers, what are you doing for me? You are producing some physics and society research, as well as... I think that's a bit of naval capacity and armies. Interesting. Okay. Spawn from Half-Life. Alright. Fair enough. You're still doing the planetary prospecting there. Holy shit. Sounds like a dumbass didn't like being told that they are a dumbass. No, there was a bunch of people that replied that. I'm trying to remember. I'd have to go back and check, but if I recall accurately, I don't remember the specific details. When I posted saying that this is incorrect and Ascension perks are in the base game, the person that I called out saying that they were wrong went back and edited their post to match what I said. So other people jumped in later and saw that both of our posts said the same thing, and then started jumping down my throat, because it's like, why'd you even bother saying this? Because the other person said the same thing as you in less words or some shit like that. And it's like, yeah, okay, the fact that it says edited at such and such time, like a whole day after their original post, that doesn't mean anything. Whatever. People don't notice little details, so I don't get butthurt over. It's fucking... I personally appreciate it when someone tells me that I'm being a dumbass when I am, so that I can correct my own dumbassery. I mean, that's fair. I always had a problem, especially growing up, when somebody tells me that I'm doing something stupid, I would, like, take it as a personal attack. But, and, like, I still sometimes have that problem, but I usually have to stop myself and just, like, take a breath or two. And then be like, they're not fucking calling you stupid directly or some shit like that. You know, especially if it's somebody that's corrected me on something. We think we are immune to the full effects of the intoxicating mist. If we can get the ship's engines online, we can launch the ship. I don't know what this is for. Elaborate pharmaceutical laboratory may provide. Run diagnostics and make repairs. What? I mean, these are basically the same thing. Run diagnostics. The delay will cost us time. Subdue the maniacal scientist. Yes, please. Okay, predictive consumerism. Let's go ahead and grab simulated social engineering. I largely don't get too bent out of shape over that stuff either, because like it would I've been banned from certain forums and stuff before too, and like they're fucking internet forums. I really, at the end of the day, I really don't care. You know? I was initially annoyed when partially because I was super active on the forums, but the World of Tanks console forums, I was initially annoyed when I got banned from those, but whatever. Some people get a stick up their ass for somebody else online and use every opportunity they can to, you know, report your posts and get you in trouble on an internet forum. Oh, whoop-de-fucking do. Like, at the end of the day, it's whatever. Who cares? Damn. Targeted gene expressions, sure. Well, now that we have full-on gene modding, probably want to be looking into, you know, doing some gene modding. You still are not building a starbase here because I'm an idiot. That sweet, sweet influence causing me problems. Okay, you are building a hyper relay there. Are you not done your hyper relay? You are done your hyper relay. Are you? Yes, you are. All right, go to the next one. Little hyper relay there, please. I don't know why, but I'm most worried about the Mawir caretakers or the Gurite Nation on my west end being the most aggressive towards me, and I don't know why. Ooh, a new mineral fields on Hailhome. What did that do? +1 max mining districts. Woo! Somebody died again. What a shock! You mean to tell me our minus 40 years lifespan leaders are dying after being alive for 50 years? All good. Improvise, adapt, overcome, right? Okay, need a couple... Ooh, Jesus. What is going on here? There we go. Couple generator districts. Let's get that rolling. And we've got physics research done. Simulated social engineering. That went very fast, which is fine. Gateway activation. Cool. What else can we do? We have 5,000 alloys. Let's queue up a few more cruisers. Like so. That should be... what's 5 times 4? 20. And yeah, we can reinforce all that. Of course, cruisers aren't really something I'm too keen. Stumble Mumble. Okay. The Stumble Mumble class battleships. This is just a big old... God, that looks like a... What a piece of junk! She'll make 0.5 past light speed. Okay, I'm done. Alright, we're going to save that design because it's terrible. What else do we have? Oh, we have 0 point power now. Disgusting. Okay, so do we have any... how do we get small slots on here? A carrier core, which I don't really want to do.
Construction.
Oh, there we go. Broadside bow, that's how. And then we go with a... artillery stern. Let's go ahead and slap on a big blue laser, medium mass driver. Actually, no, sorry. Blue lasers everywhere. Small slots are for energy siphons. Blue laser, blue laser, blue laser, blue laser. And then we'll keep this a broadside stern. Blue laser, blue laser, blue laser, blue laser. Okay, and we have more than enough power for all of these deflectors, so that's good. I don't even have combat computers. Unbelievable. Yeah, sure. We'll save that design. Let's go. I can't change the cruiser design just yet. Let's take a look at battleships for a second here, though, because I haven't really taken a good look at Toxoid battleships yet, have we? That's the artillery bow. How about the hangar bow? That's kind of neat. Let's take a look at the carrier core. That's cool. This is actually the first Kind of the first ship phenotype that has the hangar doors kind of facing the front. Usually they're just on the sides. These are really well designed ships, I must say. Really well done. Hangar core. Look at that. Now it's on the top. Scary looking. Artillery core. And it looks the same. There's that big old belly bulge in the middle of this ship. Just never goes away. I was hoping it would. And then, of course, you have your broadside bow, which is on our first battleship design. Here's the artillery bow. It's a lot more sleek, menacing. And the hangar bow looks like a giant, space pooper scooper. Give me your feces. Not saving that ship design. Apprehensive Wimp class defense platform. Love it. Some people just can't handle constructive criticism and have to cry a little bit, like a little bitch until someone does something about it. Yeah, well, there's more. I think there's more people in real life that. I think it's more problematic when people are in real life are like that. If people are like that on the internet, I don't really care. Not to mention, usually when somebody is routinely wrong, and I point out that they have been wrong multiple times, I don't be nice about it. So that's more on me. Let's build a research station here as well. We need to get that sweet, sweet science. Or was I leaving that alone to build a science habitat around? Because we can do that. Although building a station on that, I'm pretty sure it'll just give us like 15 engineering research right off the hop. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, we have 3,000 plus alloys still, so let's go ahead and upgrade these two star bases. These two star bases. That one first. This one here in Ichio second. So it's going to be these two. We'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll make Ichio the trade hub, because it'll have more than enough reach to extend its collection range all the way up to Saldropus, if that was ever in our territory. But that also should be enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, fully upgraded. It should be able to reach there still, all the way up to like the Dubious Abyss or Busim. So that should be adequate for a trade hub. And then Tai right here in the middle of this trade lane, building more hangar bays. Hangar bays? Yes. In order to increase trade protection in that area, because it is sorely needed. Which is why I stay off of internet forums completely. Yeah, honestly though, sometimes I just get really bored at work and I browse stuff, and Reddit is one of the few websites that's not blocked at work, so I just browse it, see what people are posting on the games that I'm interested in, like XCOM, Mass Effect multiplayer, a couple other things, just to see what people are talking about, see if there's anything interesting going on, and if I want to add anything. A lot of the time I don't. I just read what other people are saying. Let's see. Hitman's Blunder. Okay, so that's going to be the last generator district. Let's add our last few city districts here. Now, I'm going to double check something. Haven Lair. Have we queued up all of them? Yes, we have. Okay, so we're going to leave this be. Still just 2. Oh, you have a clerk? No. No clerks. No. Clerks, bad. Get out of here. Robot assembly plan, please. And we're going to move that to the top of the queue. Need to improve the pop growth on our future Akin monopolists. It's not just you, I think it's our generation in general who tend to not be nice to idiots.
Colonization in progress.
Oh, no, that's not... Yeah. That's no surprise there. There seems to be an overwhelming amount of people. A big reason why I stay off of like Twitter and stuff as well. I mean, I use it for my channel and all that stuff, but a big reason why I stay off of Twitter, and I try not to go browsing down the YouTube rabbit hole very much either, especially to see like videos of real life stuff going on, is because, I mean, it tends to just throw videos of stupid people front and center all the time. And it's like, I don't really care for that. But there just seems to be, you know, an overwhelming amount of people in the world today that are suffering from never been punched in the face syndrome. You know what I mean? And I'm sure somebody might even see this in the future or something. There could very well be somebody that you know, doesn't bother watching my videos anymore because, you know, supposedly I condone violence or some stuff like that. But a lot of really jerk behaviors can be curbed in early adulthood, you know, just with somebody getting punched in the face, you know. You do or stay stupid shit, get punched in the face, congratulations, you grow up not doing that stupid shit anymore. Sage Rage modifier added, getting the following effects: army damage plus 5%, or we get a bunch of influence. I mean, the influence might actually be useful, like, right now. The alien ship's intoxicating mist could augment the effectiveness and loyalty of our Empire's soldiers. However, the question remains, should we subject our own soldiers to this hazardous substance? Or should we say no and learn from their tragic mistakes? You know what? Let's skip it. Let's get a bunch of influence instead. That I can be using to start constructing some hyper relays to really improve the traversal of our Empire.
Research complete.
Let's see. Do I want to bother with... Leader level cap plus 1, leader upkeep minus 10%. Why don't we go ahead and grab regenerative hull tissue? We've started that a long time ago. We never finished it. And we have another scientist. How long were they here? We just recruited them earlier this stream, and they're already dead. Oh my gosh. Alright, here you go. Excuse me, that was gross. Alright, are there other archaeological sites that we are not checking out?
In progress.
The Sentinels. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Suddenly I have the hiccups. Good lord. Disgusting. Alright, are you still excavating? Yes, you are, but what's our other science ship doing? Absolutely nothing. You are done with that archaeological site. So, go to, there's two more. Where are they? They're there. Excavate the gas giant structure. If I recall right, that one's not a terribly crazy one, but there's a lot of people who suffers from never being punched in the face for their own stupidity. Yeah. Okay. And then this bastion can also be upgraded. Sanach, we desperately need that upgraded. Well, not really desperately, but that's kind of like, that should have been the first pick for being upgraded over a couple of these other ones. Seeing as how it borders our territories, so. While we're at it, we can upgrade this one and this one as well. And our allies' production is not great, but we should have enough to be able to upgrade those other two star bases once they're at that level where we can upgrade them to the same... Not to... What's the one below? Citadel? Star Fortress or some crap? I don't know. Ooh, another +1 to leader level cap. Sweet. Mike Tyson once said everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I remember that quote. It's so true, though. Speaking as somebody who got punched in the face a lot when I was much younger. Yeah. I have stuff on the mind. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Pow! Ah! What the fuck was I just thinking about? Let's see. Scientists gain trait. Oh, sweet. Leader level cap -2. That's always awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and slap down. I'm going to do an exotic gas refinery here. Because I think I'm going to do research labs in these extra building slots. Probably not a planetary supercomputer. I tend to save planetary supercomputers for habitats as well as worlds that are 100% dedicated to producing research. As in, I have almost no resource districts constructed. I might have done like 5 or 6 for a particular resource, but I make it a research world or tech world, and then almost all of the building slots, like 7 or 8 of them, are research labs. So on and so forth. I usually don't bother with a plan. That is when I will bother with a planetary supercomputer. You need like 7 or 8 labs worths of researchers on it for it to really be worth it. All right, let's go ahead and colonize this world. More half-lifers. We're gonna Thimbleton's Recourse. Nope. Hotbed. Yeah, it's a hotbed of activity because there's gonna be a lot of soldiers, a lot of people, a lot of dudes that are there doing scary things. Soldiers doing soldier things. Okay, you are done constructing the hyper relay there. Perfect. Now move over to Alpha Lensis. What is that? Raiding fleet from the Visari freebooters. I don't like that. Okay, you at Ichio station, upgrade again. Tai station, upgrade again. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to queue up a couple trade hubs here and a couple hangar bays here so that I don't forget which one I was going to have doing what. Might not need these ships patrolling that zone for too much longer here. Keyword might. It doesn't seem like the trade protection is high enough, though. Max piracy is at minus 0.75. Yeah, piracy effects, yada yada yada. We do have a lot of trade protection in that zone, though. So, okay, watchtower fully colonized. So the two things that we're going to do here for our districts is we're going to max out habitation districts. Oh, that gives you a farmer job? Huh. Okay. New to me. So we'll have probably 1 or 2 leisure districts, maybe, and then quite possibly a trade district, but mostly habitation districts in order to get some housing here. We'll start with a leisure district for now, and then we'll do a robot plant to get some pop growth going there. And then we can slap down our first stronghold. I want to upgrade. I just want to get 1 stronghold down, upgrade it to a fortress so that we have an FTL inhibitor on that habitat, and then start constructing more as we unlock more building slots. What do I want to unlock here? Let's get combat training. Gene warriors will be coming eventually. Modular engineering. Let's grab that. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm doing what I want to do there. More research labs there, so we'll slap down an exotic gas refinery. What we got going on here? Not really anything. I'll probably just put down some buildings for producing more rare resources. And here, we've got 2 bureaucratic buildings already. Let's go ahead. Can we add... nope. Let's do a synthetic crystal plant here, because upgrading these buildings require rare crystals for upkeep. So we'll do that first, and then we will upgrade these 6 buildings. The problem with upgrading these all at the same time is it moves a bunch of our miners up into bureaucratic jobs, which I don't really want to have them doing all at once immediately, you know? Consumed. Ooh. I am using a lot of Unity for edicts. No wonder our edict production is going down. Or,
Research
Edict.
complete.
Unity production, excuse me. Goodness. That explains a lot. Let's go. We're going to kill capacity subsidies. We'll keep research subsidies. Map the stars, we can get rid of that. Absolutely. Recycling campaign. We can get rid of that. We're fine on consumer goods now. This will help a lot. I totally forgot about our edicts. I am dumb. We should see this kind of shoot back up quite a bit once the month rolls over. There we go. That's more like it. Haha. Now that's some Unity production I can get behind for now. It's still not very good. But we can always fix that. Okay, you are a fortress station. Stronghold build speed, plus 25%. Orbital bombardment damage, minus 10%. Defense army damage, plus 20%. That is nothing to scoff at. The big thing there is the orbital bombardment damage, because
Colony established.
that combined... Talking is hard. That combined with the planetary shield generator, I do believe lowers orbital bombardment damage by a total of, I think, 60%. Last I checked. Let's go with a robot assembly plant and a leisure district. Cool. We'll start with that. Oh, and a habitation district. Sure. Let's do a habitation district here as well. And a stronghold here. So yeah. So basically, the thing that I like to do, combining a Bastion Citadel on your border systems with a fortress habitat. What that does is already, by default, an upgraded starbase already has
Research complete.
an FTL inhibitor, which prevents enemy fleets from just moving through that system onto the next system. One hyperlane over. Hang on, I got a big sneeze coming. Excuse me, holy crap. Let's do... Sure. Anyway, so with the upgraded starbase having an FTL inhibitor, what that does is any ships from a hostile empire, if they move into that system, those ships cannot leave unless they either take out the FTL inhibitor, which involves destroying the starbase, or taking control of a colony that has one. I'll get to that in a second. But if they don't get rid of the FTL inhibitor, the only way they can leave is back the same way they came. So this is really, really important in choke point systems. Like even here in Stenlar, can be considered a choke point system because it prevents anybody coming in from the Sanach direction going this way towards our capital world, our home world, or coming in from down here in Sjoberg going up this way. They would have to get to Stenlar and pass through it. But if there's an FTL inhibitor there, it stops them from continuing and going deeper in our territory. So upgraded starbases already do that, but more importantly, fortresses do that, which is an upgraded stronghold. And the reason why that's so effective, putting those fortress habitats on the borders of your colonies, is because it forces invading empires to either spend time parking a military fleet in orbit of your fortress habitat and then bombing it until all of the pops on it are dead and it's no longer colonized, or they have to build up a sizable invasion force of armies, which costs time and resources, both in creating them and in upkeeping them, and they have to successfully invade that colony of yours, your fortress habitat, and then basically occupy it. So both of those methods requires time and resources in order for them to do. they go the bombardment route, that could give you time. That's time that their military fleet is not probing deeper into your territory. So that could theoretically give you time to prepare your own forces for some kind of a counterattack and maybe kick them out of your territory. Or if they go the invasion route, it could very well be that it won't happen with AI, because the AI pretty much never invades unless they know with certainty that they are going to win the invasion. At least that's been my experience. But with the AI, or sorry, if they go the invasion route, they have to spend a lot of resources recruiting armies, which some armies are really expensive, like Gene Warriors are expensive. But I mean, you can get like clone armies for pretty dirt cheap, or about the same cost as a regular assault army, and a clone army is done being trained in like 30 days, so 1 month, and you can train armies on every colony in your empire simultaneously. So really, the biggest cost there is a boatload of minerals to produce a lot of armies in order to invade your fortress habitats. And even then, you really don't need a hell of a lot, or they would not need a hell of a lot, because the most defense armies that you would get on a fortress world, even if you maxed out, I think, pretty much every building slot with a fortress and a soldier working the jobs provided by the fortress, which I think is 4 or 5. Can't remember now. You can only get so many building slots unlocked on a habitat. I think it's only like the first 2 rows in their entirety, and like that's about it. So really, we're talking about... Let's get plasma thrusters. We're talking about anywhere between about 5 to 8 fortresses. So 8 fortresses with 5 soldier jobs. And depending on how many defense armies a single soldier produces. Let's find out. Or can we find out? We can't. We don't have a single... we don't have a single stronghold yet. Awesome. Soldiers increase naval capacity and spawn defense armies. So if a single soldier produces... There we go. Planetary defense armies per pop plus 6. I see. That makes more sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not even that much. There's only 10 defense armies here, even with 2 necromancers, where it says that there's 6 being produced. Maybe it's just 3 per necromancer. But you've also got enforcers that produce planetary defense armies. They're supposed to be producing 2. So 4 total there, and then 6 total here. Actually, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, 10 is quite normal. And a soldier, I don't know how much a soldier produces. I think it said 3. Double check in just a second here. Approximate jobs production. So each soldier produces 3. So if there are 5 soldiers per fortress, that's 15 defense armies per fortress. And if you have 8 of those, you're looking at, well, really, what's 40 times 3? 120? So, yeah. A force to successfully invade that with just plain regular assault armies, you probably need anywhere between 50 to... you probably need an extra 50%, if not double the amount, because individually assault armies are not as good as defense armies on a 1-to-1 level, if memory serves. So yeah, it can be a slog. You know, they spend a lot of resources training up all those armies, enough armies, in order to successfully invade that station. And, you know, that also kind of gives you the advantage where Maybe you have a fleet hidden somewhere in a nearby nebula, and when you see their armies pulling in, they're about to go and invade your habitat, you bring your fleet in and start smashing their transport ships, or even just bringing in like 3 corvettes to delay those armies from even invading your fortress world. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Bottom line, having fortress habitats at the edges of your empire's territory, right on the choke point systems that are the hyperlanes in and out of your territory, it's a good idea, period. And if you have other major choke points deeper in your territory, like for example here in Stenlar, or wherever we are putting another bastion, I think it's here in Taiyi. If you have additional fortress stations there, that also helps with it. It just really helps with hostile invasions into your territory. Plus, soldiers increase naval capacity. So later in the game, as you're building up habitats and you're making them more fortress stations. You know, you're getting more soldiers on them. You're increasing your naval capacity. So if you're not desperately falling apart at the seams because of war or because your economy is garbage, you know, constantly increasing your naval capacity, you're just building more ships. Makes you stronger military-wise. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What happened to Walled Garden? What the... Okay. What's going on? Seriously, I thought somebody like blew up Walled Garden with a Colossus for a second there.
Research complete.
Because of this effect. I don't understand what's going on. Is this normal? I've not seen this before. I am confused. Advanced Strike Craft. Yes, please. That'll improve the fake fleet power of our stations, which are right now sitting at only 12,000. That's not a lot. Is this normal? Does somebody want to check for me if this is normal for Walled Garden? I'm guessing this is because it's a holy world. That's my initial reaction is, oh my gosh, it's glowing because it's a holy world. My second guess is because it's a Gaia world.
Complete.
That's different. But hey, it makes it very hard to miss the holy worlds from the spiritualist Fallen Empire. Quasi-dimensional reflection. Sick dizzle. Okay, let's go plasma throwers now. Hey, we can activate the Cybrax Warforge again. You know what? Let's do it this time. Again. 10,000 minerals and only 3,000 unity again. Do I want to do this? Yes. Yes, please. Wapo Rapo. Walled Garden is considered a holy planet for the Fallen Empire. Yes, it is. I'm wondering if it's glowing because of that. I've never seen that before. Yeah, me neither, Professor Payne. I mean, if that's the case, that's actually a pretty cool... Like, it's that serves no purpose other than aesthetics. And I think that's cool as hell. If it's strictly because of that. I am totes my goats okay with that. Yes, it is. It's glowing out of that reason. I see. I should go back through the patch notes. I have no idea when they added that in so that holy worlds glow like that now. Obviously, it was sometime between 3.2 and 3.6 or whatever version we're on now. 3.5.3, excuse me. So obviously it was between Overlord and Toxoids, basically. Scientist Irrepressible Trenchcoat is now an expert in statecraft. Okay. I appreciate that, Wapo Rapo. Thanks for clarifying for me. That is quite literally a brand new thing. For the last... Christ, how long has it been now? The last 4.5 years on Stellaris Console Edition. If you find these holy worlds, they just look like any other planet. They did not fucking glow like that. That's awesome. I like it. I like it. I am a male. I am an older male, and I normally do not like change. I am vehemently against change 99% of the time. However, oh, son of a bitch, that's what they were voting on, is forming a Galactic Council. I don't like that. Administrative Insights. You want that one? I don't care about. Astral Studies Network. Let's support that. Regulated Growth. I don't care. Let's... Ooh, no, not oppose. Let's abstain. Okay. So there's going to be a Galactic Council forming. How are we doing? I mean, we're not bottom of the barrel for diplomatic weight, but I mean, we're not much higher. Jeez. Let's get combat computers. We're going to need those. So that's pretty cool. If you have the Spiritualist Fallen Empire spawn in the galaxy, then all 4 of the Holy Worlds, I'm going to try to remember their names in a second, all 4 of the Holy Worlds, they'll be a lot easier to see because they'll be glowing like that. That's awesome. What are they again? Prophet's Retreat, Emerald Mausoleum, Walled Garden, and the other one starts with a P as well, I do believe. I'm trying to remember. I always forget what this last one is. Pristine Jewel, that's it. We already have alloy mega forges here. Do I need nano plants? No, not really. Okay, let's add a couple more industrial districts here. That will give us a few more metallurgist jobs. Really need to improve those alloys. Unfortunately, I've drastically failed in today's mission, which was to improve our alloys production. It has stayed relatively the same. I think we've improved it by like 7. Because it was, what, 113 when we started, and now it's 120. Woo! Okay. We did queue up colonizing that place, did we not? We must have. Shipyard. No, we did not. Let's double check here. Cancel planned colony. Oh, no, I do have a colony ship. There it is. Over there. Derp. Okay, where are my construction ships? I need you guys. Building hyper relays, please. There we go. Very good. It's gonna be pretty hard to miss Pristine Jewel and all those others now. I like it. Alright, we're down to about 15 minutes. I know we lost some time because the game crashed and whatnot. And I'll try to remember to edit that out rather than just throw it into DaVinci Resolve and fucking, here's the fade in, here's the fade out, get rendering. Otherwise, there's 2 minutes of dead time there, right in the middle of the video. It's been an interesting night so far. Not a hell of a lot has happened, but that's okay. You know, I think the increase of our alloys production... We've been making... Ooh.
Research complete.
We've been making do without a lot of alloys production. Largely due to having the Cybrex Warforge. That has certainly helped. Can we repair these yet?
Construction
Cannot.
complete.
Still need mega engineering. Did that show up as an option? No, it did not. Okay, shipyard here. Upgrade, upgrade. Yes, please. Do we even want to build something here for now? No. No, I do not. Alright, so we're getting a couple hyper relays constructed, which is pretty sweet. I do kind of want to get a gateway or two. I'm more of a gateway person. I usually would forego constructing hyper relays because I would just construct gateways. I'd have one in any system that had a shipyard starbase, and then I would of course have one on the edges of my borders. So like it'd be here in Saanich, it'd be here in Hades, and then any other important systems. You know, like the system with my Ecumenopolis, for example. I'd have a gateway there just so that I can rapidly have my defense fleets move from whichever system they're in on the borders, or from whichever system that contains a shipyard. They can quickly move to the system that I have with an Ecumenopolis, because it's like, no, I don't want you bombing my Ecumenopolis. You're not allowed to invade there. Get lost. All right, what are you doing? You are not doing anything, so go build a hyper relay here, please. Thank you. And then one more in the Hades system, and we will have a continuous connected hyper relay going from the west portion of our borders all the way to the north. And then I'll want to do some more hyper relays going from Stenlar through Ichio all the way to Saanich. And I think that will be acceptable. I don't think it was 2 minutes. It wasn't. It was like 2, maybe 3 minutes. It wasn't very long. I know that, but bottom line, it was annoying because the game crashed. Okay, I need... As you can see there, when we upgrade the fortress, it says, provides FTL inhibitor. Oh, there's only 4 jobs. Well, that's disgusting. So yeah, even with 8 fortresses there, you've got... What is that? Theoretically, 12 defense armies with 8 fortresses. You're only looking at 80, 92, 104 defense armies, I think. Prosperity. Done. Interstellar franchising. I totally thought we finished the prosperity tree like a while ago. Okay, what did I want? Arcology project. Or do I want detox? Ugh. Both of those are really good options right about now. Damn. Do I research jump drive? Nah. Let's get better lasers, because I want those tachyon lances, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. Target uplink computer. Let's get more hangar bays. I'm practically swimming in alloys right now, so I'm just buying things willy-nilly. Woohoo! We also have a boatload of energy, so... Boop. And we'll sell a bunch of these to get more of these. Yay! Look at that.
Construction complete.
Aren't we just the bestest? That's the other thing we should be constructing, is more habitats, really. But it's all good. Okay, trade hubs there. What else can we build here? Do we no longer have a hyperlane? What the hell was it called? It was a building that looked like a disruption field generator, except the main thing coming out the bottom was blue. I think it was like a hyper lane. Shit, I can't remember what it was called anymore. But it extended the collection range of your trade hubs by 1 hyper lane. And I think it decreased the FTL charge up time of your ships going through the system as well, which is like, bleh, who cares? But, you know, still, it was a thing. Things are nice. It's nice when things do things. What exactly does this do? Sensor range, yada, yada, yada. Whatever. Resource silos it is. As for this one, well, let's also slap down... I mean, a transit hub would be okay. Automatic resettlement chance plus 100%. Huh. I'm going to say no. Deep Space Black Site. It produces 1.05 Unity. That's amazing. I mean, the +5 stability in the system is kind of nice. Which system is this in, though? Haven. Oh! That's where our Ecumenopolis is. Or will be, I should say. Sooner than we might think. Maybe I shouldn't have dumped all those minerals, because we're actually pretty close to having all those districts maxed. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a Deep Space Black Site here. Because +5 stability is basically 3% additional resource production on every colony in this system. So if that's where our Ecumenopolis is coming from, hey, an extra 3% alloys from a planet that's producing, what, 200, 300 alloys. That's an extra, hey, I'm just saying, that's an extra 6 alloys per month. That's, whew, big numbers right there. Okay, insecure vault. Would you please fill out this enforcer job? What? Why are my robots incapable of doing what I want them to do? Set right, stratified economy, military service, full military service. Yes, please. Okay. Colonization allowed. Migration controls enabled. I don't want migration controls. Whatever. Okay. There. Let's go ahead and do that, and let's also apply this template because there is a pop that needs their template updated because I am OCD and that annoys me. What's this? That's another snakeoid. What do I produce here? I really don't know. Maybe I just do... Maybe I just do some strategic resource buildings, hey? I don't even have a robot assembly plant here. Holy crap. Okay. What do we need? Is there any that we're hurting on right now? Ooh, chemical plant. Ooh, maybe not. I'm going to say chemical plants because we're going to have... actually, upgrading this requires even more rare crystals. So we'll do a chemical plant and a synthetic crystal plant. There we go. And then our last bunch of pops here will fill in these clerks jobs because we have more than enough housing for it. Normally I don't care for that, but hey, when those are the last jobs we have and we have the housing to spare them, sure, why not? They give us extra trade value, which converts to additional resources like energy, blah, 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 whatever. Speaking of which, out of 337 energy being produced a month, 191 of it is coming from trade right now. That's, ooh, yeah, that's, ooh. Energy is a bit of a problem right now. Let's see, what else can we do? I mean, Gene Warrior armies sound kind of fun, but we're probably not going to use them for a long time. Whatever, better to have and not need, I guess, right? And this, that is still an enforcer job that is not filled. That is annoying. Kirin Foundation. Oh. Guardian Angels Act has been declared an emergency measure. Okay, then. Why are there artisans here? I don't want artisans. No. Bad. Definitely lock out all the clerks. The other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to construct a gene clinic and a holo theater because, ooh, gene clinic first, please. We will need amenities. A lot of the building slots on my it can monopolize these days wind up being holo theaters and the upgraded version of those buildings, whatever they are. So between medical workers plus entertainers, there will be a decent chunk of amenities being produced on this planet, which it's going to need. Guardian Angels Act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Yes, let's support this. If we're not already. Oh, I think I already did say I'm supporting this. Somebody really wants to reduce diplomatic weight from fleet power for some reason. And I like it. I'm all for it. Regulated growth. Don't really know or care what that does. The readied shield. A lot of people want to put that through. There's a lot of support for Guardian Angels Act. It's crazy. How much support is this getting? 69,000, and abstaining is 68,000. Yikes. Okay. Scary. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to prep a construction ship, probably this one, Find a spot that is that has a planet producing energy, which is not in here. Maybe here in Stenlar, excuse me. I need a planet that is producing energy. I'm probably not gonna find one. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Oh, there's one. Sweet. So we'll build a habitat there. I'm gonna make that another reactor habitat because that energy, though, energy production is sadly lacking, in my opinion. And you are done! Yay! Go build another habitat, please. It's going to use up most of our influence, so I can only build one more hyper relay now, which is fortunate. Are you almost done? Kind of. So let's move you up here to do it in Hades, shall we? Boop. There we go. Look at that nice, long, thick, girthy hyperlane relay. Going all the way from Ujblia to up to Yomon now. Soon, Meredith and Hades will also be part of the hyperlane relay network. Jeez, look at all the hyperlane relays that this person has in their territory. It's like almost everywhere. It's insane. All right. I still didn't decide on which ascension perk we're going to grab, did I? Sapient combat simulations. Ooh. Proton launchers. Yes. Want those sweet, sweet neutron launchers. Okay, our science has gone up quite a bit. It's over 1,000 now. It was like only, what, 600 at the start of the stream? Something like that. I know it wasn't a lot. Oh yeah, we could upgrade habitats. We need the influence. Okay, very good. That shipyard is now fully upgraded, kind of, sort of.
Research complete.
And let's take a look-see here. Let's get space torpedoes, because those sound annoying. Okay, our naval capacity, as you can see, has gone up quite a bit. Not just from research, but also because we're getting a few soldier jobs. Come on. Speaking of which, I need to check the rights of all of our species. The Haons, for example. What are your rights? Full military service, that's what I want to see. Okay, and how about the Snakeoids? Full military service as well. Okay, good. That's what I want to see. Everybody and anybody can work as a soldier. A glorious soldier in our empire. Because we are not unlike the Battletech clans. Our warriors. The greatest of our society. So, yeah, we're going to have to decide. Do we go archaeology project immediately? Because we're very close to being able to start construction of our Achaemenopolis world here on Haven Lair. Like, very close. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more industrial districts to construct here. And then we'll be able to queue up the conversion of this becoming an Achaemenopolis for 20,000 minerals, which we do not have yet, but that can be changed through the internal market very easily, largely because we have a lot of food that we can sell. Do we do that, or do we lean more towards terraforming? Enables terraforming of toxic world terraforming candidates into habitable worlds. Like, that one's extremely tempting, and it's going to be a while before we can get another Ascension perk, because we're still 16 months away from just the next tradition, where we adopt the next tradition tree. So, I don't know. I'm honestly leaning towards Archaeology Project, because we really need to boost our alloys. They have gone up a little bit this stream, but not a huge amount, so maybe I'll fix that. Anyways, that is the 2-hour mark. I'm going to save right here. Despite the downtime due to me starting a bit late. This is about 2 minutes in before I the headset plugged in and actually started the stream. Plus, we lost a couple minutes there due to the game crashing. But hey, shit happens. Yeah. Looking forward to continuing this. This is going good so far. So yeah, what's today's date? I'm going to double check here. Calendar. Today's the 12th. So yeah, basically 2 more Tuesdays until it is January. So that would mean this is chapter 4. That would mean chapter 5, chapter 6. I will probably... I've got a lot of time off around the holidays. So I'll probably get an extra stream or 2 in there. But when it comes to the new year, we will be starting a new stream game. And we'll be trying out the other Toxoids origin, the Knights of the Toxic God. In the meantime, things are looking good here for us now. I'm hoping that by the end, either in the last stream or starting in the second last stream, therefore in the last like 2 streams of this particular empire, we can start going to war with some of our neighbors and trying to grab some more territory. That's the aim here with trying to get an Ecumenopolis up and running, as well as being able to terraform toxic worlds into habitable planets. That just gives us more colonies that we can play around with. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So Professor Payne, Wapo Rapo, I went at Fair, Runacat, and Orsic Fireforge, Strength Norse. Great to see all of you tonight. I greatly appreciate it. It's good to see you. Night Moby had a good time as always. Thanks, Professor Payne. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.